Hello everyone and welcome. My name is Jeff and today we're going to have some fun playing Magic, and today I wanted to do a deck that is nearly impossible to actually pull this off, but it's an infinite combo that is really awesome, but it requires a lot of pieces to make it work. And so what we're going to be doing today is showcase this infinite combo, but I'm not necessarily going to be playing up against people because I don't think that you can do this deck consistently winning against other people, and I don't want to play like 15 games to get like one maybe win. I feel like you guys would have a lot more boring of a time doing that, and so I'm going to go ahead and showcase it against Sparky as we do this, but also showcase, kind of do like an instant deck tech with this, as well as showcase it after the fact against Sparky. So it is more instant deck tech. This is how I would build this deck, but it also is only meh, you know, to actually get to the combo. So the combo is Bajri's Lieutenant. Whenever a creature with a +1/+1 counter on it dies, you could create a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance. Grumgully says whenever each other non-human creature you control enters the battlefield with an additional +1/+1 counter. Well, the knight is not a human, so it does enter and gets a counter onto it. And so if we can kill it, we can create infinite knights. So with Woe Strider, we get to kill it and keep creating infinite knights. They keep coming back, and we get infinite knights. So then we have to have a way to actually kill people with it. So then we have Terror of the Peaks, Bastion of Remembrance, and Cruel Celebrant as our ways to actually kill the opponent as that happens. And so Tear the Peaks, the creature would keep entering the battlefield. We do 3 damage to any target. Bastion of Remembrance and Cruel Celebrant, whenever it dies, we get to do damage. So then the rest of the deck is trying to make this combo happen. So we have Gilded Goose, Paradise Druid. Because we're playing 4 colors and we need all colors to actually make this deck work, we need to make sure that we can ramp into it and have a bunch of different colors. So Gilded Goose, Paradise Druid, tapping for all the different colors helps us out. Fiend Artisan also works great here, where we can then have a little bit more mana to sacrifice and tutor up our cards. So Fiend Artisan, every one of our combo pieces is a creature, and so as long as we are able to sacrifice stuff that's on the battlefield, or Paradise Druid, Gilded Goose, whatever, or the token from Bastion of Remembrance, or maybe extra, the goat from Woe Strider, we can then go digging for our other combo pieces, Bajri's Lieutenant and Grumgully. And so then we need to have that ability, and then we need to be able to sacrifice something as well. So we do also have Grim Tutor to help us dig for stuff as well. The biggest issue with this deck is that going for a color, you have a mana base that's going to kill you. In the metagame right now, people are so aggressive that you're not, like, it's really difficult to actually play this out and make it work. I feel like you will get the infinite combo once out of every 10 games, maybe every like 15 games. And so that's why I feel like this is something that it's totally possible to work, but we're going to play it up against Sparky because we can make that work a little bit better. And so with this deck, is it possible to win with the infinite combo? Absolutely. There are a lot of other ways to win as well, where we do just win through Bastion of Remembrance, Cruel Celebrant. We get to kind of keep tutoring up like Terror of the Peaks with it. Bajri's Lieutenant actually works fairly well with Grumgully and doing different things like that. And so we have all the combo pieces to make a deck actually work, and you can win with other ways, but we want to win with the infinite combo. So we're gonna go ahead and take this up against Sparky and try to showcase this deck here real quick for you guys and see how it does for us. All right, up against Sparky, keeping this, we get to have actually a lot of our colors right away, and we get to have some black mana for the Grim Tutor. Thinning out the deck isn't necessarily the best play, but we'll see. We also have to not die to Sparky. Every once in a while, Sparky does play some pretty good stuff, like that gets a little bit scary. So we have to not die. So first off, grab Swamp. Play Paradise Druid. We're just ramping up initially. We have 2 pieces of the combo. We have 1 tutor, and so we can hopefully find some other stuff along the way. So I think first off we grab Grumgully. Yeah, grab the Grumgully, pass the turn, no attacks. Did they pacifism their own fencing ace? I think that they were so yeah, Sparky is drunk a little bit sometimes. Hopefully don't have any more of that kind of stuff going on. All right, let's go ahead and get out 2 combo pieces. And now if we have Bajri's Lieutenant, do we have enough mana next turn? Not quite. So yeah, no blocks, we take it down to 12, pass the turn. We have to not die still. Flyers, all right, this is actually getting a little bit tight. All right, we get to play Fiend Artisan and Woe Strider. So this does give us the game on the next turn. So Woe Strider counters onto this and the goat. and we pass the turn. All right, so I mean, again, I'm saying that I don't think this will happen that consistently because people tend to have a lot more interaction, but who knows? We actually may have a shot with this. So yeah, block here, just so we're not going too low, just in case. All right, Fiend Artisan, pass to my turn. We get to go X5. So auto pay. It's 5 or less, right? So I guess I could have just done for 4, but Bazoo's Lieutenant comes out. Counter onto, doesn't really matter. We're gonna sack the Fiend Artisan now. So Fiend Artisan, sack you, and now we get to start creating knights and start going off. So now we have the infinite combo. So that actually worked out a lot more consistently than I thought. So now Woe Strider kills the knight. We create another knight, and we have the infinite combo. And so we will go ahead and kill Sparky with this now, because, you know, we got to do it. So, all right, that actually worked out a little bit easier than I thought. Like, I really would think that this deck doesn't happen consistently. And the issue is, like, this is what, turn... I don't even know what turn this was. Was this turn 6, I guess, because we had hit a land every turn. Yeah, so turn 6, and we do have the infinite combo, and we actually played it out pretty well. So here's the issue, though, is that when are you typically dying? You're typically dying by turn like 5 right now against the aggro decks, and they have a lot of interaction along with it. So if you are just going for trying to keep, you know, we have to have 4 creatures on the battlefield all survive throughout all of this, at least. And so, again, the combo is super fun. It's really interesting. It's cool, but man, is it difficult to actually pull off completely. Do I think that you can do it in actual gameplay? Yes, there are going to be decks that just kind of flounder, don't do as much. They don't have the interaction that they need at the time, and you can pull this off. Having the Grim Tutor, having the Fiend Artisan, like, it does work, but definitely the issue is just doing it consistently. So pretty sweet stuff, though. You do have the infinite combo. We are going to go ahead and just kill, like, Sparky doesn't know when to concede, so, you know, we're just going to do it. I guess we could wait a turn and get out double Bastion of Remembrance and make it a little bit quicker. So we're going to do that. So pass the turn. If they have, I mean, we can instant speed run the removal. Swings in, yeah, no blocks. That's fine. All right, so Bastion of Remembrance times 2. And now we'll go for it again. These are humans, right? And now we get to do it a little bit quicker. Anyway, yeah, so deck, absolutely a fun idea. It's like, I love these infinite combos, and I love to be able to showcase them. And so let me know in the comments below if you guys are interested in seeing more of these things on YouTube, of just kind of the combos that don't get to be shown off as often in gameplay. If you're okay seeing them up against Sparky and kind of seeing this type of stuff, because I think it's super fun, and we'll win this way instead. And that's the game. So blam.
Want to play again?
No, I think we're done now. I think we're done. All right, so there we got to see the deck actually showcased, and I think that my mana base is a little bit ambitious with, like, throwing in so many ways to find 4 colors. That it's probably a little bit overdone, but deck list is going to be down in the description below. If you guys want to check this deck out, you know, send it to me either on Discord, Twitch, or something. You know, some way on Facebook actually is one of the best ways you can post onto my page. Let me know if you guys think that you like it. Show me if you ever actually make this combo work up against someone in free play or wherever, because I think it's possible. I think that this is how you build this deck. But what are the main issues with this deck? We have almost no interaction. We are basically hoping that 4 pieces stay on the battlefield to make this actually work, and so there's just a lot of really interesting things with this deck. You can definitely win without going for the combo. There's enough good pieces in here that, like, just Cruel Celebrant, Bastion of Remembrance, Woe Strider, you know, you can win games just with those. And, you know, Terror of the Peaks fitting within those actually works pretty well as well. Grumgully actually works well with Tear the Peaks because it grows things to be even bigger for Tear the Peaks, and you can do some fun stuff there. So anyway, you can definitely do fun stuff with this deck. There's actually another card I think that what's the demigod? Green demigod. So they enter with initial counter. So you can actually add in 2 Renatas as an additional copy of Grumgully to work with it. They're still legendaries, but having more copies is nice. They can stay on the battlefield a little better. So Renata is another copy of Grumgully. The issue is, yeah, Woe Strider and Bozger's Lieutenant are the only 2 copies that you have to have solidified to be able to find those ones. So anyway, there's some definitely fun stuff you can do with this. Definitely check it out, and we'll go ahead and see you guys in the next one. Thanks so much, and bye-bye.